Scarlett is 7.5 months old, and I have not done her 7-month update. So, welcome to 7-month update on the go. We have some time in the car, so. Lazy?
You haven't done a 7-monther?
No. Also, look at my cold sweat.
I'm just kidding. But actually, that's surprising because there's a lot to, well, I don't know.
Yeah, no, there is.
There's a lot to update, John.
There is.
She's quite a different, I mean, we're driving and she's not screaming her head off, so.
Number one.
There's that.
She doesn't cry in the car anymore, which is great. That's not just a 7-month, that's been happening, but I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Yeah. She's been like that for maybe 2 months, I'd say. Maybe 3 even, if we're looking.
I don't know about
2 months.
I don't know.
And she's not like she never cries. Like the other day, she cried the whole way home. But she's, you know, hungry or tired. Now at least there's a reason. Right. Before it was just like, I hate my car seat. So that's amazing. As most of you guys know, so I breastfed her and then I stopped pumping at like basically 5 weeks. My milk ran, or 5 months, I mean, my milk ran out. And so she's been using my reserve because I had so much. And I think it's only gonna last like a 1 week, maybe 2 more.
Gonzo. And this is bad news bears because she's not like formula. Yeah,
she does not like the formula. We keep trying to give it to her and she won't do it. And I know I should probably like mix a little bit of the breast milk in, but I'm like I don't want to waste the breast milk, and so probably should just do it, or else she's gonna like starve at a week.
Just do it in like the small bottle, like do it in smaller chunks. Like she'll still drink more if she's hungry, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, so running out of breast milk. As far as other milestones, she's been like just a crazy little girl. It's been exactly, on Monday, it will be 3 weeks since she has just flipped some weird switch and is all of a sudden like a happy baby. It's so weird. It's like, I don't know what happened, but she just got happy, smiley more. I don't know, it's crazy. And it's so funny because since that's happened, now I'm like, oh, I can't want another baby because it's like so fun and so much easier when you have a happy child. But that's been really, really fun. Would you say it's been like way more fun?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's partially that, but it's also partially her like having more of just a personality. Yeah. Like growing up and, you know, being more responsive to things and like, yeah, I don't know. It's like a combo of happiness plus that. So. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, that's another thing I wanted to mention is her little personality's coming out. And guys, she's just a feisty little girl, which we knew before. But I don't know, right now, do you think she's more like me or like you? I feel like she's a little bit like Grayson. Yeah, probably. Yeah. She's a little like Grayson. Gets really frustrated when she can't. Well, like me when I was a baby. Yeah, baby Grayson. Like she gets really frustrated when she can't do something, like tries to stand up and it won't work. She's like, ah, just like freak out. And Grayson was very much like that as a kid, much like Kylan actually. We're working on it. Yeah, we're still working on it. And so that is her little personality. And guys, this girl, I mean, she's been pulling herself up for months, but she has a little walker and she is a little walker pro. And today she literally, so she's been, when she stands, she thinks she's stronger than she is really what it boils down to. She'll stand and she'll take both of her arms off, but then she can't like do anything, so she just falls. But today she did that and like stood there for a sec. And she stood by herself for, the other day I filmed, it was like, I got like 10 seconds and she was just standing there like balancing. She's getting pretty good at it. Yeah, she's getting good. So she's getting ready to like stand on her own. It's like so weird. She's gonna be walking before we know it. I mean, I walked at 9 months. That's only a month and a half away. I know. That's crazy to think we could have a walker in a month and a half. Ah! So a few of the things that I wanted to mention is that Scarlett has gotten way better at playing by herself. So we can like throw her down and she'll be able to entertain herself. Before it was like, you always needed to be there. Part of that is just her being more mobile because she is now crawling belly off the floor, which you would have seen if you would watch our regular vlogs. She's crawling belly off the floor now like a big girl, and if you watch our vlogs you also know that she has slept through the night. Woo! She slept through the night. She slept through the night, and then the next day she got up, the next night she got up like 5 times. I was like, okay, so it was a nice little tease. But she's done it a few times, and I say through the night, like she'll go down around 7:30 depending on the night, and then she'll make it to like 5:30, or I usually feed her at 5 because I'm like, if I feed her at 5 I can at least like she'll sleep till, you know,
6:30, maybe 7, versus her waking up at 6 and being up for the day. So I figure selfishly I'm gonna get myself more sleep. But yeah, so she has been much better with her night sleeping, which has been so nice. And part of that goes along with her being able to entertain herself. And she can just like play in her crib. I threw some like toys and books and stuff in there. So I mentioned how I was trying to like break her of her nighttime feedings. So we've totally done that. Like I said, I feed her kind of at 5 a.m. Because it helps us get a little more sleep too. And at that point, it's already been, you know, a really long time without food. Occasionally though, she's not very good at drinking milk before bedtime. So sometimes she'll only drink 2 ounces. And if she does that and she wakes up at like 3 crying and screaming and nothing, she won't go down, I'll feed her, because 2 ounces is not very much. Yeah. So it all kind of depends on what she, how much she drinks before bed. But typically if she drinks, it's actually turned to kind of like 3 or more, but typically 4 and more ounces before bed, then I know she can make it till 5 a.m. At least. So that's been a really nice change. Like, I don't know about you, hon, do you feel like way more rested?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it's crazy the difference it makes.
I mean, even waking up 1 time versus like 3.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, so nice. Yeah, so good. So she's doing much better. Do you want to say hi? Say hi to the people. Can you smile? They probably only watch it because you're in it anyway. So who's gonna watch this one? I don't know. Girl. So I think that's everything I want to update you on. My body finally feels, if someone were to ask me, and I don't know if I've said this before, if someone were to ask me how long it took you to like feel normal again, I would probably say 7 months. I feel like I've just kind of now started to feel better. Like I can do certain like agility movements and not hurt like my groin muscles and stuff. Although I did do one exercise the other day that I could feel the baby pushing muscles. It was like a stability exercise, so all the tiny little muscles were working, and those are still kind of weak. But other than that, like I feel much more normal. And I don't think that's normal. So if you're like about to have a baby, don't freak out. I don't think that it usually takes that long. Yeah. I think that I'm kind of like a little bit of the extreme. But yeah, 7 months and I feel good. And I'm happy, and we're happy because she's sleeping more and she's happier. So everyone's just happy, happy, happy all around.
And then when are you doing it again, huh?
Yeah, next one. Come on, let's do it. I'm ready. I'm not ready. One other thing that Grace and I have been talking about a lot, thinking of future kids, not wanting to start right now, but just how I'm kind of nervous to be pregnant again. Yeah, like the physical things are really hard. Like I was sick the whole time, my body was sore, like that part I know is going to be hard. Whether it's as hard as last time, who knows? But more like the emotional side of it and just like the fear, I don't know. I feel like I might not be emotionally there yet, emotionally ready to have number 2. And that's not to say like something like that I feel like can change really quickly, and that it's not something that's making me, you know, want to wait forever. I just know that when I do get pregnant again, I'm just afraid. It's a scary thing, and you know, so many things can happen. And so yeah, we've just been talking about how I'm just a little bit scared about doing it again, which I want to and I'm going to, but it's just always a little bit nerve-wracking for me. Plus I'm like a stressed out, anxious person anyway, so there's that. But yeah, thanks for watching our 7-month update. Coming to you soon in 2 weeks, the 8-month update. But guys, months 5 through 7 are just huge for changes for these little guys. So
these little guys?
Yeah, the little ones. Alrighty, thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye bye. Say bye, hon.
Bye.
Say bye, hon. That's okay. Say bye bye, Scarlett. Say bye. Yeah, smiley.